So maybe you've seen them. You're scrolling through Facebook and all of a sudden you come to a video that starts to kind of wobble in a weird way, and all of a sudden you realize it's moving based on the movement of your phone. You end up holding out your phone in front of you and looking around in this video, and it's pretty cool because wherever you look you can see in the video. That is until you realize that everybody is staring at you because you're in a cafe and look crazy. 360 photos and videos are something that's getting picked up kind of alongside VR. Now, to clarify really quickly, 360-degree photos and videos are not necessarily VR. It's simply photos or videos that can be taken with a camera that covers 360 degrees around that camera. Regardless of what you call it though, 360-degree content is a really neat way to at least give somebody a slight glimpse into what it would be like to be standing next to you while you're experiencing something. Now, there are a lot of these cameras coming out onto the market slowly, but the one that's probably got the most publicity and the most buzz behind it is the Samsung Gear 360. Now, there are a couple of reasons why this device is getting a lot of buzz. One of them being that it does hook up to any Galaxy phone that's a newer Galaxy phone so that you can have a live view of whatever the camera sees. The other reason is that it is a 360-degree camera that can shoot in 4K and only costs about $350. It does this using two super wide angle 15 megapixel cameras that are each facing opposite direction, whose field of view overlaps one another. Essentially, this provides two videos or photos that look like this. Then you can take that footage from the Gear via the Gear 360 companion app if you have a compatible phone, or via an SD card reader to manually drag and drop it from the micro SD card that it records to. If you choose to use the companion app, it'll actually stitch these two recordings together for you magically, removing what is called stitch lines as best as it can. If you use the micro SD method, then you'll need to use the included Gear 360 Action Director program to have it do that for you. Unfortunately though, this program that it comes with only works for Windows. So if you have a Mac and you don't have a Galaxy compatible device, then you're gonna have to scour the internet for a different 360 editing program that will most likely also cost you a little bit of money. After you have the photo or video all stitched up though, you can just pop it into your photo or video editor and edit it like you normally would. Once you're ready to share the content, you'll need to just make sure it is in the proper format and has the proper meta tags for YouTube or Facebook, which are the two major platforms that can recognize and support 360 content, to recognize it as 360 content and display it appropriately. So now, of course, it's a lot easier to just use the 360 companion app and a compatible phone, which is what Samsung is probably hoping you'd really do. But if you don't have one of those, or if you just want to do some proper editing on a computer or color correcting or any of that stuff, the workflow from capture to share is not too terrible. So shooting with the Gear 360 is actually pretty easy. There's only a handful of shooting modes and a handful of settings that you can even mess around with. In the settings, you can adjust what size you want the videos or photos to be, the auto shutoff timer, and recording timer. Other than that, you can also adjust if you want to shoot out of both lenses or just one. The shooting modes allow you to choose between video, photo, time-lapse video, where it'll shoot one frame every specified amount of time, or video looping, which allows it to automatically create a video that will restart after it gets to the end. To navigate the menus and shooting modes, you use the menu button on the side of the Gear 360 and the record button at the top to select. The only other button on the Gear 360 allows you to select back and is also the power button if you hold it down. The Gear 360 also has a small handle you can hold while shooting that can be spread into small feet for setting it down on something. But that can be unscrewed to reveal a normal camera mount should you want to use some other grip setup. Now, since there aren't that many cameras out there doing 360, it's a pretty short list of competitors. And then if you take the fact that it's 360 content that's shot in 4K, that list gets even shorter. So all the competitors out there that do shoot in 4K have similar companion apps, similar specs, a lot of similar features, frankly. But where they can't compete, or have a hard time at least, is the price. The Kodak PixPro SP360, for example, is $500 on Amazon. The Insta360 is $550, and the closest price camera I could find with similarly good reviews was the 360 Fly, which is still $420. Now again, to get the live preview mode, you need to have one of the compatible Galaxy phones. So if that is important to you, seeing what you are shooting at the moment, then not having one of those phones is a pretty big factor, whether you want to buy this camera or another one that might have a universal app instead. Now, if you're like me though, and you're used to shooting with GoPros for these type of adventure shots, you don't necessarily need to see the footage until you're done and you're ready to edit. And also the fact that it doesn't have a frame like even a GoPro would. Like, there's no setting up the shot in the same way. You just hold it or set it down and it captures everything. So it's even less important, to me at least, to see the live preview. That means that if you have one of those compatible phones and you want to shoot 360 content, based on the features and the price of this camera, it's kind of a no-brainer as to which one you should get. Now, if you don't have one of those phones, then you really need to decide on how important live preview mode is for you. And then also, if you don't have a PC, you need to decide how much you're willing to spend on a 360-degree editing program, because you need that to do stitching, and it's gonna cost you extra if you have a Mac. All in all, it's definitely worth taking a look at. And the biggest issue that you're gonna have with it is the same one that you'll have with every 360 camera out there, and that's, what the hell do I shoot in 360? There you go, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of this video and what you think of the Gear 360. Is it cool? Is 360 content a gimmick and it's gonna be gone in, a couple of months? I don't know. You tell me. Also, if you guys wanna see some of the content that I shot in 360, because I couldn't put that in this video, because you can't make a video like 360 at one point and then not, click the link below to be taken to my playlist for all the things that I shot with the Gear 360. I ended up at a festival in the desert at one point and a bunch of other stuff, so it's kind of cool. You should check it out. Otherwise, if you like this video, please thumbs up it or share it. It is greatly appreciated. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as always, thanks for watching.